let's talk about panic attacks. Welcome to Body Mind Co videos. I hope that you are well today, and I'm going to simply share a tool that I used recently when I had a panic attack. If you don't know me, my name is Eline. I'm a yoga teacher, a professional dancer, but what I also like to share with you in these videos is various tools to just feel a bit better, so we can all live in a better world with better people. Maybe not happy people, but people who are at least a little bit at peace. So yeah, today I'm going to share a tool that I discovered during a therapy session. So I'm going to group therapy, and it's cognitive behavioral therapies. And during this group, we talk a lot about anxiety, stress, and what kind of techniques we can use when we have these moments of panic where we feel like everything is going wrong and we don't necessarily know why. So today I'm going to share this tool that I really discovered this weekend. So this weekend I was going to a workshop, but I was really exhausted from my week, and I think that's why I was in a minibus on the road, and I suddenly started to feel like a panic attack was coming. So I could feel my heart beating a bit faster. I could feel this panic that was going out of nowhere because I was in a bus, I had nothing to worry about. So I was like, great! And I decided to start to apply this tool that I discovered recently in this therapy session. Sometimes when I had panic attacks before, I was trying to do some meditation exercises, breathing exercises. It didn't quite work for me. So I was like, okay, let's try something else, let's give it a go and see how it works. In this exercise, it is very, very simple. I simply had to focus on 5 things I could see with my eyes, 4 things I could sense and touch, 3 things I could hear, 2 things I could smell, and 1 thing I could taste with my mouth. So it feels a bit like we are back to primary school. It is such an easy exercise, and I was simply focusing on 5 things I could see. So I was in the bus, on the road, I could see the trees, I could see the road, I could see some clouds, etc. Then I started to focus on some things I could touch. So I could touch my clothes in a way, find my clothing in touch with my skin. I could touch my security belt, I could touch my seat, and I could sense the air coming from the air conditioning. Then 3 things I could hear. So I could hear the noise of the car, of the motor. I could hear some conversations in the bus that were people were kind of whispering, and I could hear other things happening on the road. 2 things I could smell. I could smell my own perfume, so I use essential oil. And I think there was also quite a nice smell in the bus. And the thing I could taste was the coffee I had in the morning before going in the bus. And when I started to do this exercise, very quickly I felt suddenly that all this panic anxiety was leaving, and I was back in the present moment. And I really felt like back to being a child, you know, oh, I could see the cloud, I can see the trees, and I'm not worrying about the future, the past, or things I can't control. I'm just being back to the moment where I am, simply with focusing on these different things that I can sense around me. And especially here, you know, I wasn't in nature, like looking at beautiful mountains. I was in a bus, so it was quite funny to practice this exercise in a bus and how efficient it was. So I'd be super curious about your experience if you want to practice this exercise and share in the comments how it feels. I also practiced this yesterday evening in bed when I was starting to get really stressed about things. I think it's a great way to go back to the present moment without trying to visualize abstract things, or if the breath is not working for you, it's very clear what we have to do. 5 things we see, 4 things we touch, 3 things we hear, 2 things we smell, and 1 thing we taste. Let me know how it goes. Don't forget to subscribe, like, again, share your experience in the comment, and see you very soon. Merci d'avoir suivi cette vidéo.